I'm at the Fortress Australia. I can tell you, Fort Oz, Fort Bushtick. Yes, Fort Bushtick Mick. SCOMOS have failed. SCOMOS have failed us. I can tell you. I can tell you I'm a bushranger now. Yes, a bushranger in the valley of like violence and silence, even darkness. Yes, yeah, like a high pressure system cloud, mate, has moved over my heart. I got no toilet paper still. This guy, mate, he tracking the citadels, the babies onto the road, mate. But it's the fall, like the fall of Rome, but fall of Australia, mate. The greatest lunatic asylum ever. It has fallen. Yes. I don't want to be like stabbed over toilet paper. I can tell you, I don't want to stab over toilet paper either. But I might have to. I might have to be stabbed and stab. I can tell you. I got to take action to downsize. I can tell you. I got to learn to live on like $40 a day, mate. You need to too. I can tell you. What is $40 a day not good enough for you? Because I don't know. Maybe you're selfish. Maybe you need to eat your landlords and be selfish about that. I don't know. I don't know. Look at Citato. Say on the road, mate. You're on the road, mate. You got to stay afloat, mate. Eat whatever you have to. I can tell you, use your curtains. Use your curtains for toilet paper. I can tell you that. I've told you, mate. But how can I know about these things? I don't know about them. I don't even know about the sea turtles. I'm not a marine biologist. This guy just put me in this. I can tell you, I got a feature at the beginning of this. It's the same my name. It's the same my name. Yes. But I don't even know how can the firefighters fight fires, mate? The bushfires. How can they do that without the toilet paper? I can't tell you. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I tell people to eat their pets. Yes. Yeah, I said that. You eat your pets, mate. It's going to come down to that. I know about that. I don't even know, mate. The people get killed. They get killed on buses and eaten. Yes, killed and eaten, mate. It happened. It happened to someone. I can tell you that. A passenger killed and started to eat him on a bus. Yes. I don't know what kind of witchcraft that could be. Look at this. I don't know about that. It could be any kind of witchcraft. Look at that. It's witchcraft. Maybe fortify Australia, I don't know. It's too late. It's too late, the SCOMOS, and not to stimulate. Not to stimulate me. I'm waiting for stimulation. Like my mother. My mother had to wait for stimulation from ALBY, but he abandoned her after stimulation. I can tell you that. But I don't know if ALBY's got toilet paper or not. I don't know. How can I know these things? But it's a safe bet to say he hasn't. He's not got that. I can tell you he's using like his curtains. He cutting up his curtains, I can tell you. I know about these things. I know about them. Look at the sea turtles all over the beach, mate, and then they come to here, and they have to go back down. They don't know about these things. I know about them. There's SCOMO knows about them. I don't even know what a SCOMO is. I'm not a marine biologist. Yes, but I'm a fortified. It's a Fort Bushtick now. Or Fort Bushtick Mick. Yes. But I'm not sure. I'm not feel safe about that. I not got toilet paper, so how can I know about that? I don't know. I need like a direct contact, mate. I need direct contact right now with toilet paper. Yes. Also need to be stimulated, mate, because I like it. I like to be stimulated. Also like stimulating. My father was a stimulator. I can tell you he stimulated my mother. But that was a different time. I can tell you about that. I got another father now, mate. He raised me, but he's not my biological father. I can tell you, he's deranged, mate. He was a dog washer. He was a dog washer before the great toilet paper crisis. And now old women slap him. They slap him for toilet paper. I can tell you that. They even threatened to slap me. I can tell you, old woman threatened me. They threatened to slap me because I'm a RAPSCALLION. She said it. I don't know what that is, but I said to her, don't slap me, mate. You can have the toilet paper, okay? I'm not a RAPSCALLION. I'm not one of them. It sounded like a SCOMO to me. I'm not sure. But she said I was a RAPSCALLION because she had the sand. She said, I have no sand, but she's got some. I can tell you, she had the sand, that woman. She slapped me for that. But I give it to her. I said, listen, you slap my father, mate. He's not my biological. You can slap him. But she think I not got sand. But I got that. I got sand. I can tell you, I live at the Lunatic Beach, mate. I got enough sand. I got sand, mate. There's plenty of sand down the Nude Beach. look at this, cicadas. Yes, he found that on the road, mate, and found the track it down into the sea. I can see that. It's a beautiful thing to see. It's a beauty. But not good for cicadas, not good to be on the road. I can tell you. The rich are planning, mate. They're planning to buy like everybody's home cheap. I know about that. They're waiting for you to go broke, mate, and they're going to buy it. They're going to buy your home cheap. Cheap, I can tell you, because you don't value yourself. You've got no toilet paper and you think to yourself, I can't be worth anything. Maybe you are, maybe you're not, I'm not sure, but the rich are nobody's. They're nobody's things, I can tell you, I'm nobody. I was told about the rich man, mate. He tell me what he's going to do to me, but I've not got a home. I said that to him. I'm homeless, mate. I live across the road from you in the bush, illegally. What you got to say about that? But he not got much to say about that. He dubbed me in for living illegally, I can tell you. Rangers after me, Rangers. Yes. But they're not able to fund me, I can tell you. I'm like, I stay afloat, mate. I stay afloat. I have to like be crafty. Yes. And careful too. I have to be careful because I'm a big talker. I'm a big talker, mate. I can tell you. It's hard for me. I say it. I say it till like you're black in the blue in the face. I can say that, but you're not listening to me. I can tell you. You need me. You need me for another mission. Like this guy. He need me. He need me for another mission, mate. I only maybe need him. I'm not to know. But he's a warrior for you, but I'm not. I only consider myself one. It's like a new world. It's a new world out there. I can do that. I can do beautiful things now that it's like a new world order, mate. And if you're taking medicine, mate, if you're taking medicine from Fort Oz, we will fund you. We will fund you, I can tell you that. Bushtick Mick is onto you. It's like evil. It's evil, mate. I might have to work as a checkout chick. I can tell you, just to get my hands on some toilet paper. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to fight. I can tell you. But not all women, they threaten to slap me for rapscallionness. Not know about that. I not know. But when I'm working at I can maybe smuggle some toilet paper out. I don't know about these things. But it's what I plan to do. I can tell you. Look at this. This guy found it. Ocean debris now. They're not good for cicadas. But he tracking cicadas. He tracking them. Yes, all the way down here. Not good. Not good. Cicadas fall down there. Yes. Now, poor cicadas come from the road, mate. I can tell you these things. But I can also tell you, mate, that during the Great Australian Toilet Paper Crisis, we're all in this together, mate. Except the poor, too. They're not in it with us. The poor will need to be paid, mate. No, paid not to rob us. I can tell you. Poor people need to be paid not to, like, rob the rich, mate. It's obvious. It's obvious, but also too late. Too late for the locals. I can tell you. The pub has fallen. The pub has fallen. The pub is lost. Protect the bottle shop, mate. That's our only hope. I can tell you. I can tell you these things, but it's not okay. It's not. It's only okay if you're like used to like a rich lifestyle and you can't live on $40 a day. I can tell you. But you might have to. Or you might have to. They might give you more. I don't know. I want to know. How can I know about this? I don't want to live like a stinky pleb. $40 a day. It's the end of the world, mate. There's people out there trying to stab me for toilet paper. I can tell you. A dollar bill. Dollar bill is going to buy your home cheap. He tell me about that. But I say I don't have one. Okay, I'm not one. I don't not got one, mate. I got a tent. I got a tent. What do you want me to do? But for many of us, mate, we will not regret being nice to each other. I can tell you. But dollar bill will because he's a landlord. He feels sorry for the rich. I can tell you. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. But I can't handle it. I got a tent. Look at the cicadas. They can't handle it. The people at the pub, mate, they can't handle it. They go crazy, mate. There's no pub. I can tell you. It's sickening. It's sickening to me to think of the bottle shop might close. I can't handle it. Mate, I can see that they're like attacking. A little baby cicadas from the road, mate, getting attacked. I can tell you. But unlike this guy, mate, unlike a glorified babysitter. I can tell you. My fans, mate, they're like now my pets. They'll be treated like that. I can tell you. You can be like my apprentice and be treated like that. I don't care. But my pets, mate, will be treated as such. I can tell you that. I'm eating German turnips, mate. You even know what a turnip is? I can tell you, it's horrible, mate. It's horrible. I got the pork knuckles and chicken hearts. I'm happy for that. It's a good day if I'm eating chicken hearts. But Tasmania will survive this, I can tell you. The Tasmanians are hardy people. I can tell you. They're not afraid to eat the chicken hearts. It's just what has to happen. It's natural. It's a natural progression, mate. Got to save the breast for the rich. The rich need it. I can tell you. I need that too. I hope they only share that with me because I don't want to eat the chicken hearts for my whole life. I can tell you. Pork knuckles, they give my father arthritis. He's not my biological father, but he tells me I'm getting arthritis from eating these pork knuckles. I say, shut up, bushmeat bit. Okay, at least it's not from the bush. And he not like that. He like to eat the food from the bush. But it's tough times, mate. We're all going to have to eat bush food soon. I can tell you, a bush tucker. It's only a bush tucker, mate. Okay, I can tell you, not able to be scared of that. Not to be scared. Eat a little bit of bush meat. But I'm scared of that because the bushmeat sends you crazy. You can see my father. He's not my biological father, but he's a toilet drinker. My mother's after him and he drinks pants down on the toilet. But he's not got toilet paper. I said it to him. It's confusing to me.